I was able to come up with two important ideas for chapter 3. The first one I found was actually right at the beginning on page 41. The author says that when we interact with people from our own cultural group, we can mentally fill in the blanks and understand why people behave the way we do. Um, I'm gonna kind of use like examples, like things that I've interacted with. So like for sports, I played club volleyball from fourth grade until my senior year of high school. I think you can really like even with rival teams or like groups that you don't really get along with because teams fight. I think that you can still understand why, because you're all working towards the championship. You're all working towards beating the best team in the league. And so, like, you can understand why they're so upset when they lose or why they um, get mad if they don't make a hit or a block. It's easy, like, you think it's ridiculous when someone over exaggerates something, but then you can also understand that they are just upset because they lost the point. Another thing is I am Catholic and uh, so I've gone to church my entire life. And I've gone to churches across the United States and actually in Mexico as well. Um, I think it's cool that, like, even some Catholics are super, super Catholic and follow the Bible to a T, or, they save themselves for marriage, like just stuff like that. But like, I think it's cool to see how we can all come together in church. Mexico, though it was still a Catholic church, it was definitely different, but in church, if you have never been to one, there are parts where the priest will say something and then you have a response. Amen. May peace be with you, things like that. And in Mexico, even though they were speaking in Spanish, I still knew the responses that I was supposed to say because I've gone to church my whole life, knew when it was going to happen. And it was cool just to see everyone like come together, even though we weren't from the same churches, from the same countries even. And it was cool just to see us all come together in this one place and be as one. Um, my second main idea is when they talk about collectivism. Sorry, I said it weird. They talk about collectivism from pages 44 through 47. The quote I chose is from 45. It says, collectivism is the ties between individuals in the community that are tightly intertwined. Sorry, I'm reading off paper. I think I chose collectivism over individualism because we are all individuals no matter what. Like each person is their own person. No one is the same as another person no matter what. But what collectivism really does, whether it's church, sports, a book reading club, there's so many different groups out there. It brings all these different people from different worlds, different cultural backgrounds, and it brings them together as one. They can all belong in this one group, whether they're black, white, Asian, Catholic, atheists, Muslim, like there's so many different backgrounds that we have. And collectivism talks about groups where it brings together people together and they can all belong as one. Yeah, so those are my main ideas for chapter 3.